Hey, hello, my friends. Hope everybody is well today. Hey, I am Paul Apollonia, and I'm here to show you what I sold last week on eBay from May 14th to May 20th, 2021. Hey, again, I'm Paul Apollonia. Please, if you like what you're seeing here and some of the other videos I've done, please subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me. I know I don't have many subscribers like many YouTubers do out there, but you guys, each and every single one of you guys mean the world to me. Thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you're getting value from the channel. I want to apologize for the delay in getting you this video this week. It is Thursday. Normally I get these things done Sunday night or Monday, but I've been extremely busy with other things than eBay. Yes, I do have multiple streams of income, and one of those being auto detailing. I kind of try not to advertise it anymore, but I've got some hardcore customers that I had way back when I shut my business down in 2010 that just won't take no for an answer, and I throw them prices and they say, okay, so it's hard for me to not do the work for the prices I'm throwing at them. So I've been busy. Monday I did 4 cars, and then Wednesday I did a car, and I did a Chromebook training. I do that too on Tuesday, and took a little bit of time off this morning to play some golf, and that was fun. My eBay business consists of a lot of consignment. I do a lot of consignment. Consignment is not for everybody. Just understand you are kind of being a therapist when you're doing consignment, because you're walking into situations where somebody may have lost a relative and they got to clear out the house. Might have been a nasty divorce. They're downsizing or having trouble. Attachment issues. Attachment issues is a big thing with doing consignment. If you start doing consignment, it's a great, I like it because I'm not buying the items. I'm just getting a percentage off of the sale, which is great. And if it doesn't sell after a couple of months, I give them a choice of either taking it back or me getting rid of it. And most of the time they say, don't worry about it, just keep it, do what you want with it. And I end up selling it and keeping all the profit. So just keep that in mind if you want to do consignment. My rate is 50% the first 100, and it goes down from there as the item goes up. I also do a lot of parting out of items, dishwashers and other appliances I get for free on Craigslist, and I've got the word out where people call me up and say, hey, I'm getting rid of a dishwasher or refrigerator. Do you want it? And of course, I usually say yes once I get the model number and verify that I can sell the parts out of it. Long gone are the days where I just go grab something and take it as a gamble. I don't have the room for that. We're talking about downsizing in the near future, and I really don't want to be doing that anymore. I also do a lot of eBay training. If you're looking for training, give me a message there, and I can help you out with that. My rates are affordable. And I also run the eBay Meetup Group, the Raleigh eBay Meetup Group. We meet second Thursday of the month. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to move the July meeting, if I can do it, to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, coming out of Raleigh, North Carolina. It'll be a Zoom meeting. Check it out on Meetup, and also check it out on the eBay Sellers community there. It'll be 2 hours, 3 to 5, and I'm going to flip-flop it back and forth from day to night. Normally nights is 7 p.m. to 9. Quite honestly, I've been running it since 2012, and I kind of want my nights back. So we'll see how the afternoon thing goes. I'm thinking it's going to go pretty good. I'm getting a lot of good feedback for that. So I'm going to go over what items I sold for last week. It was an okay week last week. June and July are normally slow months on eBay. People are out and about, they're on vacation, and also it's a little slower now because people are out from the pandemic. They're free, and they're out buying things in stores and other avenues or venues. All right, so I'm going to show you, hopefully, where I got it, what I paid for it, and what I made. Most of my items I get are for free. Just I tell every one of my students, please, 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 tell everybody what you're doing over and over again. Don't be a pain in the neck about it, but remind them every couple of weeks, hey, I sell on eBay. Hey, I sell on Poshmark, or hey, I sell here, whatever. And they'll go, oh, you do? Huh. I got stuff. Do you want it? So that's how I get a lot of my stuff. All right, and we got some stories behind some of these items too. First one is a story that did not go into my favor. 4 bowls. I got these out of a Bulk, B-U-L-Q. I did some work with them. Actually, I won a $500 gift certificate at eCommerce Chicago 2019. Great people. I ended up doing some work with them. This was out of that one of those boxes I got from them. If you're going to do any kind of this, first of all, whether you use Bulk or somebody else, this is a tremendous way to get inventory without even going out and shopping for it. You look it up on their site or whatever site you're using. There's something Ninja, I forget, that's real popular, Inventory Ninja or whatever it is. But I did some work with bulk, so I like them. Make sure you're looking at the manifest online and make sure you know what you're getting. A lot of these boxes, whether it's bulk or somebody else, they fill up the box with kind of stuff they got laying around sometimes. So you got to be careful there and just take that as a loss. Again, got this for free because I won these boxes on that $500 gift certificate. Not a big dollar sale. I sold cups a couple months ago from this set, and I sold these bowls. And I went, okay, great, cool. Went out to California. Did not price my shipping correctly. I should have done calculated shipping. Pretty good with estimating my shipping costs. I've been doing it long enough. Most of the time I make money. Sometimes I lose money. When I make money, I do not refund the buyer at all. That is the cost of handling and everything else and packing material and everything. When I lose money, I just eat it. And this one, I lost some money. I think I lost about $3 going in, maybe even $4. I went, well, I got it for nothing. Okay, I made not much, maybe $9, maybe $8 off of this. On top of all the bubble wrap I had to use to pack these things. As you can see where this is going, it's not going to be pleasant. Gets delivered, I get a message. 2 of the bowls are broken. Buyer was tremendously nice. When you get any kind of return or something broken, always respond back positively. I was like, I'm so sorry. She only needed 2 of the bowls. So the other 2 were okay. They were broken, but she wanted a refund and I gave her half. So I didn't make hardly anything on this. Hey, live and learn. It's business. Sometimes you make money, sometimes you don't. Let me tell you about my listings. I keep my my title Google search and eBay search friendly. My pictures are all done on my phone. Use a white background, at least for the first picture. After that, you don't have to use a white background. Pictures of all the bowls upside down. So this took some time to do. Obviously, not making a ton of money on this. My average sale, where I make most of my sales, are between $9.99 and about $39.99. I do sell stuff cheaper than that. You've seen me sell stuff for ridiculously low prices. My theory is a sale is a sale. If I can list it quick and ship it quick, I'll throw it up there and make a buck or two. That's totally fine with me. Let's go to the next item. Like I said, we did okay this last week. Thankfully, we had some work for other side stuff. This is obviously a hedge trimmer. I got this for free out of somebody's shed. Longtime friend of mine I used to work with 15 years ago called me up. Amazing. So you got to tell everybody what you're doing. And said, hey, I got a shed full of stuff. Do you want it? It was about 45 minutes away. I went out, did real well, sold the wheelbarrow on Facebook and sold some other big things on Craigslist or something. I forget. It was so long ago. And I had this hedge trimmer listed forever on eBay. Does it give you the date? 20. A year. I had it listed. Kind of funny. I looked at it one day and I kind of like touched it. It's just weird. And it sold the next day. So touch that inventory that's dead. How did I pack this? I actually created my own box. I laid it down in a box and I just kind of wrapped it, kind of used a board and folded it, kind of made a small little square box, packed the this end with bubble wrap. Honestly, I don't know why he paid this much for this. I'm sure he could probably went to Lowe's or Home Depot and bought this thing new for that price. But maybe he's in D.C., and I know people that live in D.C., it's a pain in the neck to get around in D.C., so maybe that's why he bought it off of me. Delivered about 3 days ago. Haven't heard anything back yet. We got lots of stories with some items here from last week. So that was a good item, I hope, that I sold. Did not make a ton of money. Again, I got it for free. Shipping was way under $19. I probably made about $23 on that. Again, a free item. Just cleaned it up a little bit. Made sure it worked okay. Wiped it across a few hedges. It worked fine. This is a part from a dishwasher. Not a big dollar sale. It is free shipping. I'm not a big fan of free shipping. It makes returns kind of a nightmare. but you kind of have to like refund them the whole thing. Like sometimes I don't refund shipping if it's kind of the buyer's fault or if they're giving me problems. And this way you can't do that because you're doing free shipping. It doesn't matter. This went out first class. Remember, speaking of first class, remember, do all your shipping through eBay. eBay offers you discounts, and also eBay's first class goes up to 16 or 15 ounces, just about a pound. If you take that same item to the post office, it will only go up to 13 ounces. Also, make sure your post office knows that. I told the story before. I mistakenly dropped my stuff off at another post office, and all the first class stuff was at around 14, 15 ounces. And I opened the front door the next day, and all my first class items were sitting at my front door saying undeliverable. So I went on eBay, I reprinted the labels. I guess you could do that. I guess it was fine. And took it down to my post office, and it was fine. This item I got from a dishwasher I got on Craigslist for free. What I do is I'm working on that course still. I know we won't talk about it. I only take out parts I know I'm going to make money on anymore. I used to sit there and spend about an hour and a half parting out stuff. I take the racks out. They got to be in good shape anymore. I don't even sell racks that are even a little rusty. It's not worth it. I take the soap dispenser out that's on the door. I take the control board out. And I take whatever else I look up and see what it's selling for. I kind of know what sells. I didn't think this thing was even going to sell for anything, but I looked it up and went, oh, wait. So I pulled that out. Very easy to pull out. This thing just unscrews, and this unit just slips right out from behind. Pull out the thing here and the hose right there, and that's it. Didn't even really clean it up that much. I get my part information from Google. I Google the dishwasher, look at a parts breakdown. Usually Parts Select I use, that site. And I look up the parts that way, and then I Google them, and I look them on eBay and stuff like that. And most of the time I have sold items. I usually do a sell similar. Probably made about $15 on this item. Same dishwasher. Oh, no, this is a Whirlpool. That was a LG. Not a big money maker. No, hang on. This went first class right at 15 ounces, I think. So I did pretty good on this. This is the soap dispenser that's on the door. Pretty easy to take off. There's 4 screws or 6 screws or 4 or 6, whatever, on the back. Slips right out. Take pictures of all the numbers on the back. I always take a picture of the connector. I almost called it a jack too. Did pretty good on this. Probably made about $17 after fees and shipping. This item, a friend of mine was getting rid of a refrigerator, buying a new one, and she said they're picking up the refrigerator tomorrow. It's still in my kitchen. Do you want to take stuff out and just split it 50-50 with me? I went, you bet. Went there Sunday morning. I normally don't work on Sundays. No religious reasons. I just like to try and chill out a little bit while I kind of work on Sundays, but not real crazy work. Let me put this phone on mute. I'm sorry about that. So I took all the shelves out and whatever I thought would sell. I wanted to take the control board out, but I was worried there was a problem with the refrigerator and she forgot what was wrong with it. And I was afraid to take the control board out because I didn't know if the control board was going to be good or not, but we did good with this. So we sold that. Now I'll get 50% of that, and I made a little bit on shipping, so we're all good on that. So what's that? That's $28. Not bad. And I paid nothing for it. So far, I paid nothing for that. Nothing for that. Nothing for that. Nothing for that. And nothing for that. Okay. I paid nothing for this item too. This item is a possible consignment item. Again, what happens is people give you so much stuff that it kind of gets lost in their head. So after a while, they'll go, well, just keep the stuff. You'll call them and go, what do you want to do? What do you want me to do with this stuff? And they'll say to keep it or drop it off at the thrift store. A lot of times I ask people, what thrift store do you want me to drop it off at? As long as it's convenient to me. I'm not going to drive an hour to a thrift store. I'm just not going to do that. And you say, well, here, we'll drop it off to this place. They use the money for cats or dogs or iguanas or whatever. Or this one goes to babies or whatever. So I try and honor what they want me to do. I thought I was going to get more than this, but this is what these are going for. This is a very, 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 very old cartoon thing. You basically slip that cartridge in there. Let me show you. There's the other side, and you just turn it and you look at it. When I was a kid, this was a big thing to spend hours looking at stuff like this. I took a picture of the things moving around. It's just an old, looks like a film, and we used to get our jollies from looking in that for hours and hours and hours. It's amazing what little technology we had back then. So this was even a consignment item. I'd get $12.99, which is fine. It went out first class in a box. I didn't use a padded envelope because it's pretty delicate. You have to excuse the dogs barking in the background. I'm sure my dogs will chime in soon. About 6 more items to go. There's another consignment item. Make friends if they want to be friends with your competitors. I'm friendly with a few consignment people in the area. This gentleman, consignment guy, does only high-end stuff, jewelry and high-end estate stuff, silverware, plates, whatever he does. I'm not into that stuff, and he lets me have anybody that calls him that has the lower-end stuff like this. This gentleman was a hunter fan salesman 15, 20 years ago, hunter fan and water pick salesman, garage full of stuff and half a basement full of stuff. I go over there once a month, fill my van up, come home, and list it in the next couple weeks. Not a big dollar sale. I normally don't take consignment items this low. Well, most of the time I do. I'm talking about lower. I'm sorry, I thought it was lower than 23. If it's even lower, it all depends. If I see some gems in their items I'm taking that I can make a couple $100 off of, I'll sell all the low end stuff they've got. If all they have is low end stuff, I'm not going to touch it. So I made half of that. Shipping was under $8.49. I think I went in a padded flat rate envelope for $7 something. So I made a little bit of money on shipping. These are very, 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 very old remote wall remotes. I have no idea what the desire is of people wanting these old remotes or these old wall mounts. Thermostats sell like crazy too. The old thermostats from the 90s. When the season changed, I sell a lot of those. Dishwasher racks sell. Just make sure you look up the parts online and look up what they're selling for on eBay and make sure they're selling. Bosch dishwasher stuff sells very, very well. There are a few models that did not do well. That's why I said make sure that you're looking up on eBay and seeing if this stuff's selling. The only problem with the dishwasher racks is they take up a lot of room. Like I said, I normally don't do free shipping unless everybody is doing free shipping for the same item. And they were here. How do I pack this? I basically get a large box. There's a medium box from Lowe's or Home Depot, heavy duty, $2 or $1.99 or $2.29. I can't remember the price. And I open it up, flip it inside out, and just fold it, cut it, tape it. I got a video on my YouTube channel. If you subscribe, you'll see it. And I tape it, I tuck in the corners, I cut the corners like a gift and fold it over, cut the cardboard, make it like a big gift, wrap it up. I've never had a problem with anything getting damaged that way. I used to use bubble wrap and everything else. Let me go down some of these listings. I'm sorry, I didn't go through any of the listings. Like I said, I do free shipping, or I use the condition description here. Please make sure the item will fit your appliance. We're not responsible for the item not fitting your appliance. These are called item specifics. You'll see them in your listing when you're creating them. These are very important to use. These are what people are searching on eBay and on Google Shopping, which is just as important as eBay. Every night or every day, eBay uploads all their items to Google Shopping. So you're almost getting two bangs for the buck, I guess. There'll be some item specifics that don't pertain to what you're doing. Like this one, for example, I'm hearing, now this was a mistake on my end, power. There really is no power to this item. It's a rack, and I should not have put NA. I should have left it blank. I've heard that using NA or none or whatever throws the whole item specifics out of whack. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm trying not to do that anymore. What else here? My conditions are very plain and simple. They're basically a copy and paste of the condition description. Let's look at shipping real quick. I am using a global shipping program, which is international shipping via eBay. Really cool program. Not everybody likes it. Some people believe that the buyer is being charged extra taxes. I have no idea if that's true or not. People claim it is. I don't know. All I know is I'm selling internationally, and it's very easy. Some people say they sell more international stuff if they do it by them without GSP. They call it Global Shipping Program. I don't know if that's true or not either. I use global shipping because it's super easy. All I have to do is get it to Kentucky. Once eBay sends me an email, yes, you'll hear me say, they'll never reply to you with an email. Message, eBay messaging. Well, eBay sends you an email when they get your item to Kentucky, when it arrives in Kentucky. Once they have possession of it and you've packed it properly and it's the right item inside the box, don't try and rip them off. It can get lost, stolen, broken, and eBay refunds you and the buyer. That's why I like global shipping. I've never had a problem with anything like that. My returns are 30 days. That's the minimum you can offer for a return. Don't worry about it. I remember when it was 14 days and it went up to 30 days and I was having a conniption fit. I'm using managed payments, which almost everybody is now. All right, next item. A low-end item here, $8.99. But I did make a ton of money on shipping and went out first class. Probably made four, maybe even $5 on shipping, which is fine with me. Economy shipping, I pick economy shipping because that allowed. Now this one, I could have gone out first class. I could have just picked first class. Force a habit. In my templates, I have things set up to economy shipping. Economy shipping allows me to use any option eBay is offering: post office, FedEx, UPS, you name it, and any of the selections under each of the carriers I can use. If you're going to say priority, or if you're going to say first class, and let's say you want to ship it some other way for some reason, I don't know why you wouldn't want to use first class, but let's say it's 3 pounds. You have priority mail, post office, and you see UPS is cheaper. Technically, you got to ship it however you set your shipping up for. That's why I pick economy. There are some other options too out there that are like economy. Check them out. I like the flexibility of the economy shipping. 4 more items ago. I actually stole quite a bit. Another bin out of the refrigerator that a friend of mine was getting rid of. Made half of that. Made some money on shipping. I was happy. Again, did not pay anything for the item. All I had to do was go over and spend about 45 minutes removing everything from the refrigerator. A lovely story about this item here. I do sell control boards out of dishwashers, obviously. Here's one I sold. I do not test them. I base it on the ad on Craigslist. If somebody says, oh, dishwasher's leaking, or oh, dishwasher's rusted, or whatever, they mention nothing about any electrical issues, like it's not missing a cycle or anything, then I assume the control board is good. There are ways of testing the control board. One of my buyers did send me an elaborate way of testing it, and to be honest with you, I'm not going to mess with it. So what do I do when you get a return? When one's not working, I do an immediate refund, total refund, and move on. I don't want it back. It's the price of selling stuff online. I take a gamble hoping it's working, and sometimes it's not. So I did not make any money on this. I had to refund the buyer on this. I even refunded them the shipping because it was my fault. Ice maker from that same refrigerator from a friend of mine. See, there's money in parts. Not a whole lot of money on these refrigerator parts, but there's money in parts. Made half of that. Ice makers are very easy to take out today. Everything's all connectors. You see this, I'll show you. There, and at the end of my pictures, I always try and put the model number tag in with my parts I'm selling. There's the connector. It just clips off, and that's all you got to worry about. Where is the... There it is. See that connector there? That's all it is. You unconnect it. You loosen it. As my wife says, I used to say unloosen. And your couple screws or bolts, and it's out. One more item, and that's it. This thing I bought at the neighborhood yard sale. I do not go yard sailing or garage sailing very often. I just really don't like it. Like I said, you're going to spend time no matter what. No matter what you're doing, garage sailing, thrifting, consignment, parting out, whatever. You're going to spend time. Time is money, but you got to spend time to get items. I just find garage selling a lot of time. I spent about 3 hours that Saturday looking around. Bought this for $10. Did not make a ton of money on this. Probably made about $22 when all said and done. Went down to Georgia. Did you ship it like that, all whole? No, it comes apart. See these two bolts here? 1, 2, you unbolt those, and the handle slips apart. 3, it went into a 12 by 14, 12 by 12 by 14 box. I telescoped the boxes, so I took it apart, put packing peanuts or bubble wrap, stood the box up, put bubble wrap, put this head in there, right? Then this was all apart, 3 sections. Put that all, and it was all connected because the wire goes up through the tube. Put that in the box. Put more bubble wrap. Put what do they call those? Air pockets, or whatever they call them, which I hate. Everybody tends to give me those anymore, and I really don't like those. And more bubble wrap, and put telescope another box on top. Squish it down till it meets everything, and then tape up around where I telescoped it and shipped it off. Like I said, I went to Georgia, so I did pretty good on that. Well, that is it for last week. Again, sorry for the delay. Like I said, I want to apologize for that. Keep an eye out. Please join the Meetup group on Meetup. I'm going to be ending that Meetup and moving everything over to the eBay site eventually. I just need to get my act together and get it done. I've got too many things going on, and I'll get that done shortly. But join the Meetup, and you'll get notifications on when the next Meetup is. It'll be second Thursday of July, most likely at 3 in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time, and then flip-flopping every other month, 2 at night. I'd love to bring it in person again, but right now I've got so many people that are out of town, that are in other states, that come in on the Zoom, that it's just, I'm afraid I'm going to lose a lot of those people. And I don't know if I can do a Zoom with the computer at Panera or something like that. Their Wi-Fi is usually pretty bad. All right, my friends, please don't forget to smash your like button. And don't forget to, once you hit that like button, hit the old bell icon to the right and click all. That'll give you all the new videos that I am producing. All right, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you learned something here. And I'll see you in a few days, I guess, with what's sold for this week. You guys have a great day. I say stay cool, but it's a beautiful day here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Have a good one.